Hello and welcome children. Now we are at the second portion of the poem Chivi. As we have seen in the poem, the first two stanzas we discussed in the earlier video. So you have seen that a catalog of do's and don'ts are being given to the child by his parents. Okay, instructions. There are a lot of instructions which are given to the child by his parents, and the child is not feeling that good about it. Of course, when you are also regularly instructed by your parents, so maybe you also don't feel good about that. So let's see that what is there in the stanza number 3. Pull your socks up, more instructions. Okay, stand up straight, say thank you, don't interrupt, do not think you are funny, take your elbow off the table, can't you make your own mind up about anything? So here we see that his socks is you can see that he's enjoying to not to wear the socks up to the knee. So then also he's getting the scolding, and he's not standing straight. So for that also again the parents are saying, then when children try to participate in a conversation, suppose your elders are discussing something and in between you are talking, so what happens? Again you get the scolding, that why while the elders are talking, why you are interrupting in between, you are not supposed to do that. So that is the kind of things which happen with you, that maybe you are having some viewpoint which you want to express but you can't. Then they also scold you when you keep the elbows off, means you have kept the elbow on your dining table, so that is also not considered to be a very good manner. So again parents say that don't do that. It is not making you any what to say, you don't feel that you are looking very smart with this kind of posture. Try to learn the proper way to sit on the dining table. So after all this, his means the child is nagged by his parents, and you can see that the child is not feeling that good about this. Okay, he's feeling very irritated the way you feel. So he says that adult expect us, the children, to take decisions independently. So at the end the parents are telling that why can't you make up your own mind? Why can't you make up your own mind means why can't you make your own decisions? So from the beginning the do's and don'ts, the instructions are being given by the parents, but at the end the parents want that you should take your own decision. So which is maybe it is to be said that it is even I will agree with this, that it is not fair from the part of the parents to expect that after giving you so much of instruction, is it possible that you can take any kind of your own decision? But my dear children, you should also understand the from the another viewpoint, you should also understand the motive of your parents, that why they are doing this, what is the reason behind it. The children, my dear children, the motive behind this, that they are regularly telling you to do this and not to do that, is because you are your parents want you to be well mannered person. Because children, in the society we have got some norms, and with the norms we have to stay. So that's why the parents keep on telling you the things, and they want you to do everything properly, because they want that in the society you should be acceptable, and you should do the things properly, and you should be well adjusted in the society. The society in which we stay, there is a particular kind of norms, there are particular kind of rules and regulations which we have to follow. So the parents want that you should do the things properly, you should be well adjusted. So that's why, my dear children, the kind of instructions are being given. It's not that your parents want to nag you, it's not that your parents want to irritate you, but they want you to learn all the good things. So I hope that you understood the poem. Thank you children.